And Goofy gets a pretty good defense item. Actually, let's raise his defense up. White Fang sounds pretty good. Which one? Omega raises HP, strength, and defense. Not bad. Royal Crown, Ramen Belt, EXP Ring. Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. Increases experience obtained by 20% and slightly raises max MP. That looks pretty helpful. Which one did I give him? The Thundera? Fire. You know what? Blizzard is not that much threatening, so Fire Ring. And we also got some good stocks here. Defense up and 2 power attack points up. Power up, actually. You know, I think I'm going to give this one to Sora, because it's because of one thing. From that strength, though, he can easily do some walloping damage. Now, let's see here. I know I want to give some to Sora, the ability points. I do want to teach him the critical, the Ragnarok ability. Now, Donald's got Lucky Strike. Raises luck so that enemies drop rare items. Equip the entire party. You got it! And let's see. Treasure Magnet. Looks pretty good. Actually, we're going to need that. Okay! So, now, it's a time I do want to show off something. Let's go talk to Merlin. Practice magic. Now, I do apologize if we actually cut this off, but yes! It's time I show you each of the summoning abilities. I do apologize. So, we're going to start off with the simple one. Okay, practice magic. We're going to practice the stationary one, because they're going to actually stand still. Now, here's some good news though. Luckily for you, if you don't feel like actually going up against them, you could just keep whacking them to raise the little sucker up at all times. Each time you hit an enemy with these, the bar on the bottom screen to the right, though, keeps growing. And the more it is, though, that you keep hitting, the bar meter will actually go up further. See, look at this. Look at that. I'm actually doing it. It doesn't have to worry so much about it because it keeps recharging. This is a pretty good feature I kind of like, though. If I use Kira myself, that takes almost everything. And it takes only 1 bar, but I can still keep spamming this ability over and over and over. If I use defense, it does take a little bit of magic. So this is pretty good though if you want to practice some magic. Okay! Now, are you ready to see what the summoning ability? Okay, lastly, if you don't feel like though you've already have enough, just keep wailing on them and you'll be able to... Just keep wailing on them and your bar meter will come back. This feature I kind of like for some time because it was one of my most favorite mechanic abilities in the Kingdom Hearts. The more it is you whack these enemies, the more magic points you gain back. And this feature was missing for some time because each time you hit these enemies, your bar meter gets back to where it belongs. And that's been the essential mechanic at all times in every RPG. The best kind of RPG games. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts 2 brings it back or not. Alright, time to go with the list. Starting off with Simba! Release the beast! Come forth, divine beast! Lend us your strength! I call for Simba! Simba is your cannon! He will run around though while you keep hitting your enemies. But you want to do this. Hold this power up, wait for it to get reloaded, and then release! But it does take a mountain chunk over on his magic points, so you want to actually time this ability. You want to make sure though you are not attacked by the enemies. If you get attacked by the enemies, the spell ability will get hurt. You will get hit, and you will leave yourself vulnerable. You want to remember this. Simba's power is great. Next, Genie! Oh, divine strictness of them all! Show your performance! Hey, this is performance, not that kind! Summon forth! All right, Genie. He will perform your Gatling gun magic ability. He will shoot, performing all magic cast abilities. Every time he targets an enemy, he will start pounding on them. He is considered a cannon attack. After his magic goes out, though, he will vanish. Oh, you're still here. Okay. All right, let's just raise up a little more. Okay, let's bring up the next champion. All right.
Give me strength.
I summon forth a divine creature who's been from the past with long ears, who can fly, Dumbo! Take to the sky! Now, Dumbo is an interesting character. He does as how you do it when you're underwater. Hold square button to descend and circle button to ascend. Hold the circle button to release a water attack that will make you immune. You are invincible in this form.
Gotcha.
He does use all his hydro. He is sort of like a hydrant though. If you use up all the magic points, so if you're using this ability, you waste a lot of your magic, so be careful. But he's pretty good though to stay invincible. You do not have to worry about it. Okay, Tinkerbell I've already covered, so she regenerates. And lastly, if you fall in battle, not just your party members, but you alone, if you fall in battle, Tinkerbell revives you. So it's sort of like an auto life ability and regenerate ability, which is pretty good. But you only get one shot, so you can't use her again during combat. You have to think more carefully. I summon the mighty dragon of them all! Bring forth the divine beast soul that will release the unrage of fury fire! I summon you! Mushu! Come forth! And...
I am Mushu!
This is Mushu? Okay! Mushu! He is your Gatling gun! So every time though you have Mushu, he will start releasing all fire attacks at all times. Take a look at this. He is like the fire gun machine. He is pretty good though. Whenever he keeps spamming this ability, he can actually help weigh him down. And that's what he does. He'll just actually waste down magic points. If you had current items though that can keep summon abilities intact though, you could do some more decent damage. Personally, I would consider Bambi more because, you know what? Let's bring out the last one, shall we? I summon out the Naturist, the friendly creature who actually comes to divine of our world. Come forth, Bambi! Hey, little guy. Okay, lastly is Bambi. Now, Bambi is considered a magic user. So every time you kill an enemy though, Bambi will go all over the area, spreading magics all over you, so that way you can keep spamming your magic attacks like nuts. And every time though, this is a good one, every time you kill an enemy, while Bambi is around the field, Bambi gives you a really good item. Usually, occasionally you get potion items, high potion items, and so forth. So go nuts over on if you want to use your powers of magic sorcery. This is actually pretty good. And once again, depending on how long you want the character to stay longer though, you would have to get some equipment to keep them around. Alright, I think that's all of them. So I guess I'll go over the spells. Fire Gun is your pistol attack, your simple gun blaze attack. Blizzard Gun, Blizzard Series is your scatter gun attack. Thunder is your spread attack. Attacks enemies that are right in front of them in a cone-shaped style attack. Cura cures yourself whenever you're in danger. Gravity brings enemies down. flattens them. This is pretty good if you want to use it against enemies in an aerial attack. So squish them down, so that way, if you have a hard time bringing them down, you can use gravity to bring them down. Stop! Stop! Actually freezes enemies in place depending on your component spell. The higher the spell level is, the longer the ability goes. And the enemies, the more they're stuck in that place, though, the enemies will take more damage. And lastly, Arrow is a defense spell. Shield yourself from certain danger. From real enemy attacks though, does less damage when you get hit by an enemy. Can sometimes take no damage and helpfully deflect them. Also becomes pretty OP though to run up to them wildly and able to actually then take more damage. Okay. Am I missing anything? Oh yes, the abilities. I think we can go over that later. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure you want to see the other abilities. If you want... Actually, I think I can actually go over them. Let's see. We already saw the stun impact. Has a 30% chance for unleashing finishing combo attack that renders surrounding enemies unconscious. They will become stunned and unable to move. Sonic Blade causes magic points. Slash an enemy while rushing past. Select follow-up attacks at right time for a combo. This is actually a pretty good ability. Next, Sliding Dash, normal ability. Strike, Raid. Hurl the Keyblade at enemy. Select follow-up attack at right time for a combo. You are invincible. Form, Ars Arcanum. A formable attack. After a combo, select follow-up attack after for a double combo. This is more of an aerial attack. Keep it up though, and you'll do more damage by the second. Hurricane Blast! Form an aerial combo, unleash an extremely powerful finishing combo attack to the enemy below. Ragnarok! After aerial combat, select follow-up attack at right to unleash Ragnarok. This is a beam attack! This is an attack that acts more like a power blast. And we'll show those later on. Okay, I think we're done. Let's go back. Thank you, Marley.
Defense.
Okay, here's my real reason why. Okay, round 2. I summon forth the one who brings of all natures, Bambi! Okay, I'm in. Okay, watch carefully. Once again, this is what Bambi can. Ooh, hi, boy! Okay, after he fills up, though, he gives you that item. Okay, like I said, this is the perfect spot for level grinding and item grinding. So if you have your items equipped though, Bambi can stay not only longer, but also if your strength is very high, you can easily mow down the Heartless. Alright. I think that's actually it. Let's see. I think that's gonna be it right now. So, I did say though that we're gonna do some Trinity hunting and some missing Dalmatian puppy rescuing. And then later on, next video, next time, we are going to take on the Olympus Coliseum and do a little bit of level grinding, world explorations, show off some Trinities and treasures to find out where the other missing puppies are. I am... Wait. Okay. And if you want me to try and get the gems from the stupid wild snipers, I'll try. But you have to subscribe, give it a like, post a commentary, and you better put on some notifications because you don't want to miss out what happens next. I am Red the Knight 1 here, signing out. One more. Okay, you're perfect, so you... No, don't run out! No, please, baby! Stay a little more!